By the time you see the smile, it's already waiting. It starts on a night so ordinary you'll probably forget the date. Rain on the pavement. Streetlights humming like tired insects. You open your door, and there it is. A small cardboard box, soaked around the edges, resting beneath your welcome mat like a secret that never asked permission. The box feels wrong in your hand. Light, but heavy in a way you can't quite measure. The cheap paper smells faintly of smoke and wet ink. Across the front, a single joker stares back. Not a circus clown, not a comic book villain. Half its face is lost in shadow, the other half is a grin sharpened to a thin slice of moonlight. You glance up and down the street. No footsteps, no delivery van. Just the sound of water sliding into the drains, like someone whispering under the street. A folded note clings to the bottom of the box. 4 words, scrawled in crooked ink. 1 laugh, 1 truth, 1 hand. No signature, no instructions. Just the invitation. Inside, a deck of cards is waiting. The edges are worn, the backs marked with faint fingerprints, as if someone shuffled them for years in the dark. You tell yourself it's a prank, a neighbor's joke. But you take the deck inside anyway, because curiosity is a quieter voice when you're alone. The cards are cold. When you shuffle them, the paper whispers like teeth biting through silk. You draw the first card, the King of Hearts. But at the edge, a small black stain appears that wasn't there a second ago. The lights flicker. From the next room, you hear a laugh. It's not loud, not close, but it sounds practiced. A sound that has waited for a very long time. You check the hallway, it's empty. The next morning, your phone buzzes. A notification from an app you don't remember installing. The title reads, Your Turn. No sender, no uninstall button. That night, you draw again. The Queen of Clubs. A thin, scraping sound escapes the card, like a fingernail across glass. You suddenly remember a fight from last winter. An apology you never sent. The memory tastes like metal. Each draw digs deeper. Every card reveals something you thought you'd buried. At work, a coworker casually mentions your sister's name. Out of habit, you check the CCTV feed. And there it is, caught in the grain of the video, a reflection shaped like a joker's grin, carved into the window right behind her. Coincidence starts to taste like coins in your mouth. You try to stop. You tell yourself you'll just put the deck away. But it waits. Every night a new card calls to you with a sound like someone shuffling air. A new note appears inside the box. The ink is wetter than it should be. Payment is a sound. You owe a laugh. You burn the note. You flush the ashes down the drain. The next morning, a single joker card is lying on the passenger seat of your locked car. Your reflection begins to change. At first, it's just a twitch, a smile rehearsed when you aren't thinking. Then, a full grin stretching wider each day. Laughter starts to leak out of you in elevators, in the shower, in quiet offices. Small, involuntary hiccups of delight that don't belong to you. Then comes the draw you've been fearing. The joker itself. It isn't printed in color, it's etched in shadow. The paper trembles in your hand like it wants to breathe. A black ring of ink pools under the joker's foot. A perfect circle, like a clock wound backwards. The city outside your window holds its breath. Traffic lights freeze on red. Dogs stop barking mid-howl. Even the rain seems to pause, as if the world is waiting for the card to decide your fate. Your phone vibrates. A new photo has appeared in your gallery. It's you, standing under a streetlight, expression completely slack. You never heard the shutter click. And behind you, if you zoom in, a second figure leans in a shop window. A faint, joker-shaped silhouette pressed against your shoulder. You try to fight back. You burn the deck again. You drown the ashes. You smash the box into tiny pieces. But every morning, one card returns. Always the joker, always smiling like bad news. People around you begin to notice. A neighbor asks why you're smiling when no one has said anything funny. Your reflection starts whispering back words you haven't spoken. Then comes the final draw. The card is blank. No suit, no face. Just white paper, folded at one corner into a perfect little square, like a patch of skin peeled away. Beneath the fold, thin letters appear in a handwriting that looks suspiciously like your own. They read, "Turn it over." Against every warning bell in your body, you turn it. On the back is a photograph, not of a person, not of a place, but of a mirror. Your bathroom mirror. Steam blurs the edges. In the softened center, a smiling face leans forward. The face is yours, but the eyes belong to someone who has been watching for far longer than you've been alive. The laugh you owe is not payment to anyone else. It's payment to yourself. The part of you that kept secrets, that swallowed every uneasy truth, that waited for permission to finally be seen. A sound crawls into the room. Low, patient. Your own laughter, recorded somewhere and sent back to you as proof. It plays beneath everything. The hum of the fridge, the buzz of your phone, the soft hiss of the rain. You search for the source, but it always leads you back to the mirror. Fog rolls across the glass. As the steam fades, letters appear. They form a single phrase. One laugh, one truth, one hand. Your reflection smiles wider. It's not a stranger's smile, not even the Joker's. It is a perfect imitation of the grin you practiced while pretending everything was fine. You lower the card, your hand trembling. The whisper of paper follows like a breath. Play one hand, tell one truth, pay one laugh. You imagine your laughter stopping. You imagine the Joker returning to the deck. Then you hear it, the soft rustle of another page turning. Not in this room, not even in this house, somewhere just beyond the edge of sound. If someone tells you this is only a story, you'll want to agree. But you remember the note, the photograph, the way your own mouth rehearses a smile before it becomes a laugh that isn't yours. Here's the lesson the deck leaves behind. The Joker doesn't steal your face. He borrows it until you forget which smile belonged to you in the first place. Now, look into any reflective surface near you. A window, a spoon, your phone screen. If you see him there, if the smile already matches your own, the deck has already been dealt. If you happen to laugh in the next 30 seconds, don't worry, it's probably nothing. Probably just the sound we owed. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this journey into the shadows, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories. Stay safe out there.